Hello, my name is Yang Chung and I'm a product manager at KFE Networks. In this video, I'd like to demonstrate how to install and configure NTOP for Linux. So the first thing you do is go to NTOP's webpage, which is www.ntop.org, and there will be a link to download, and there's an instruction how to download the NTOP. Actually, for Linux, there are two ways to download the source code. Which one is to check out the code from SCVN server. The other way is to download from sourceforge.net. But in this case, we're just gonna check out the code from SCVN server because it's so much easier. So I'm gonna go to temp directory and make an NTOP directory. And I'm gonna check out the code. Okay, so now we have finished the checking out the code. We will start building it. So let's go to the cd ntop, and then with the auto gen.sh, and it will create the same. It will have the same effect as running .config script, and after that we'll just do the regular Linux installation of application by running make and make install. Okay, now the configuration script is done. We'll do the make. And now the make is done, and I'm gonna finally install it with a make install. And after installation is complete, I strongly recommend running ntop-a. That's to set admin password, and it is useful, and actually it is required if you want to change configuration on the web GUI front interface. So do that, and it will ask you for password. So put in some password. One more time. Okay, now you are all set to go. Okay, so now you're ready to launch NTOP, and while there are a lot of flags, command line flags you can use when running NTOP, there are only a few that is are used commonly, and the one is -d for running as a daemon, and -l for logging to syslog files, and -u is for running it as. And I found it it is easy for to run it as running as a root user, so that when NTOP needs to write to directories, you don't have to run into the system or user privilege problems. So I'm going to run it as ntop-d for daemon running as daemon, l to write to syslog files, and -u and root. So it's going to run as a root user. Okay, so from now on, all the configuration is the same as Windows-based NTOP. So let's go to the site. 116 is the address, and the port number is 3000. And this is what you see. So first you have to go is netflow and activate, and then netflow configure, and add netflow device. And usually the most important thing is a local collector UDP port. Usually I just use the default port number, but you can use whatever port number you want. And another thing you want to pay attention to is enable session handling. So for some reason on Linux version, this is default is not enabled, disabled, and this is the option that tells you or keep track of active TCP UDP sessions. So if you want to track active TCP UDP sessions by each host, you're going to click on yes. And I think this puts some strain on the resource power of the server, so you want to be careful with that. But for now, I think this gives you a lot more interesting data, so I usually keep it on. And then last, go to switch NIC, switch the NetFlow device, and they should do it. Now you should receive NetFlow data on the ports. There you go. Traffic, right? And you can go look at the host, click on it, and then it should give you also active host address. Actually, 116 is the server that NTOP is running on, but also you can go take a look at like 116. That's the one I just looked at. 147, and it should give you all the active TCP addresses or UDP sessions. And they should do it. And also, for if you want to configure different values, you can go to configure startup options for any of these options. But notice that there's a lock next to it. That means it's you need a password to get in. And if you remember what the password you put in as, you use the password to get in, and you can change the variables at these options. Okay, and that should do it. So thank you for watching the video, and I would strongly encourage viewers to go and experiment with the different options and variables because there's so many, and then you can find a right set of variables and options that fit your needs. So thank you, and I hope to see you again next time.